Week 5 of the NFL. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Rams and the Packers, and it's all up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. Has it all teed up. And here we go from L.A. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Stroud. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Second and 3 now. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. From the gun, Stroud gets this to Fant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with Achane. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Second down Shotgun carry for Achan. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Achan again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Stroud throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Connects with feint. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. It's coming deep on the picked up by the Rams. Wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse. Like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they've got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a chain up the middle. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. With the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Quick pass left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Touchdown, LA! To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. He denies feint. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner. All right, here we go. Second down. From the 46. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. On play action, here's Stroud. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They won't snap it in time. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have second down behind the sticks. Straight ahead with Williams. This defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. On third and long, it's Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Jack Fox on the punt. And this will be his second effort in the contest. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Rams will take possession. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. They will have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. Running with Achane out of the gun. Room to work at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And man is there to knock that away. And no look on his first look of the game. And now it's second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Makes the grab and bounds offside. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gets in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams take a 20-zip lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Williams. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. the Packers send out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. Nix from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They're now set for first and 10. Nix looking to throw. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The screen pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running left, here's A-Chain. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Komet brings it in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. Completed here to Komet. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's A-Chain. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That throw finds Komet. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Nix. Komet's got it, left side. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. And he nearly broke it for 6. He steps out at the 3-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That brings... And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. A run now with A-Chain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. second and 8 at the 33.
Now A-Chan. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
This will be caught by Kelly. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a handoff to A-Chain. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. You move 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On third down, here's Nix. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. He's got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
That's complete. Here's Cowie. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
He's so close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
A-Chan, a first down carry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet, have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Going for it on fourth, Nix. He finds it beyond the marker. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
A-Chan gets it. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Motioning one of the tight ends. A-Chan again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams continue piling it on here in the 4th. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from... They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Buccaneers are moving up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. He'll get this to come. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he... Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanate from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers.
From the 36. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The game of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
A-Chain again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. 30. It's the 10. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run, it's A-Chain. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That's the game of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try.